But for whatever reason, living in this society, when we don't have third world problems like really high infant mortality, and we don't have to worry about basic survival, we get food and clean water. With this intricate human brain that we have, we create different types of problems and different reasons to be unsatisfied. And the mainstream media has picked up on that, and that is what they focus upon. Things aren't so great. Let's focus on the little things that are negative, because we already know where our food is coming from. We already know that we have clean water. We already know that our babies survive the birthing process. The vast majority of the world can't say that. So that is a little bit of perspective. I don't have to tell you guys this because you guys are here. You guys are a sliver of the top 5% that are dentists and that are exceeding the average dentist salary, most of you, or at least meeting it, and still looking for an extra edge. You're not looking for somebody to blame, like Delta Dental or the Democratic Party or Obamacare or anything like that. So I challenge you to separate yourself from that even more. Because, as Jim Rome would say, you're the average of the top 5 people that you hang out with. I contend that that includes the people that you watch on TV, the people that you chat with at cocktail parties, the people that you employ. It all matters. It all matters. So our biggest challenge then, as a group like this, who is a sliver of a sliver of a sliver, we're that 4.4%, and then we're the top 5% in the world of educated people, and then we're the top percentage of wage earners in the world and in the United States. And then many of you in this room are even a smaller sliver, and you're top wage earner in the United States, many of you in this room. What's our biggest challenge to continue to move forward? Why is it so difficult when we reach a certain level to move forward? Anybody? Attitudes? Complacency? Golden handcuffs, maybe? The elements that make dentistry so great are hours. Most of us are working 4 days a week, some 3, some 2. The wages. The elements that make dentistry great are the same elements that keep us from doing whatever it takes to progress. We lack the drive many times because we're comfortable. We're comfortable. Way back when I was trying to get into dental school for that 3 years, when I was living in San Diego in my 300 square foot apartment, I was hungry, like literally hungry. There was this bar at the beach, probably a couple blocks away from where we were in San Diego a few months ago, that used to have this happy hour, and you get a free buffet if you bought a single drink. And I was so poor back then that me and my friends would go in, go straight to the bathroom, walk out and pick up a half-drank drink that somebody had set down on the bar and walk up to the buffet and feed ourselves. That's how I fed myself for like 6 months. That's how hungry, literally, I was before I got into dental school. It took 3 years to get into dental school. I was hungry back then. I would have done anything. I would have worked 20 hours a day, which sometimes I did, to make ends meet and to afford another application cycle for dental school. That's how difficult things were for me back then. But now, you know, hey, doing all right. Don't have to worry about feeding myself anymore. So you kind of lose that edge, you lose that hunger. The only way that you can break through that is to surround yourself with people like this and to elevate your standards. The whole theme of what we're going to be talking about this weekend is what me and some of my coaches call leveling up. We're going to do our very best to level everything up in your lives this 12 months. And it starts today. We're going to level everything up. And how do you level something up when you're making $750,000 a year? I mean, can you even, in good conscience, even justify wanting to level up? That's a big question. You know, I talk about how bad it is everywhere else in the world. 4.4% population here in the United States, and we still can't seem to be a happy group of folks. And you hear about how difficult it is. The average salary in the world, $16,000 per year. I mean, who are we as people making several $100,000, some of us in this room over $1 million a year? Who are we to say that we want to level up and improve? How dare us, right? How greedy are you people? How good does it have to be? That's a great question, and that's a big block in our heads. When you get to the elite performance level, you start to wonder, well, geez, how much do I need? That's a good point. But here's the way that I view it. You have a certain number of God-given gifts. And you can call it universe, whatever you want to call it. But you have a certain number of gifts that you were provided with. I feel personally that each and every one of you is wasting gifts if you don't reach your full potential. And the fact that you still have desire to progress past whatever level you're at right now means that you have not reached your full potential. And there is a very good chance, all you alphas in this room, that you will die feeling that you never reached your full potential. I don't think I'll ever get to a point in my life where I feel like I've reached my full potential. But you will never feel happy and satisfied unless you are striving to reach your full potential. And if you want to change the way that you think about your full potential, think of it this way. If you link your success with the number of people that you can touch and help, and the more successful you get, the more income you produce, the more people in the world that you can help. And if that helps you get over this block in your head that you don't deserve to have more, then go with that. That's what I've done. I give a certain percentage of everything that I make to others. So for me, it's not about income at all anymore. I have everything I need. I'm pretty much debt-free. We do just fine. It's about reaching my full potential in whatever way that I can. Helping other people reach their full potential. And that's my new mission in my entire life, is helping as many people reach their full potential as I can. So think about it that way.